All right, and we're back with some more Civ 5. Oh, Canada! We have Ottawa over here, and we're gonna keep. Next turn, we're gonna keep moving our archer down. We're gonna settle somewhere over here. Gonna get a little bit more vision of the area with this archer, and it might affect a decision. I did see the one suggestion: hey, why don't you settle in the gold, or maybe even say, just southeast of the gold might be a possibility to block in England. And that's definitely something we could consider. England have picked up fertility rights, 10% faster growth. All right. Warrior is mostly going to stick around. I'll move a little further south. Say there, just give vision, but it's mostly going to be around to escort the settler. Ah, we do have our scout archer over here. So that's an encampment. There might still be a goody hut over here. Should have maybe moved a little bit sooner, but I really don't want to lose this unit. So full healing it is not inappropriate.
So teach us to number our days.
Calendar is done, which we are going to need to improve some terrain. Sailing optics. Well, we're going to need fish at some point. We don't have to rush it. Trapping for that deer will be nice. I think bronze working to expose this iron. It's not really going to come in time to dramatically change our settlement position, but it might affect something. And then it'll probably be something like finish trapping, then go to philosophy, because it might be time for us to build the National College at that point. We'll see. We might want masonry first, because we do have some stone to improve. But stone is not critical. All right, we did improve that, which is good. As is, we'll probably just go and pop this silver. Speaking of things that might need defending, though. I mean, we'll see them coming. It'll be a pain in the ass if they tear that up. We do want the library after this, but then it'll probably be, like, pump out a couple more archers. There's a lot of empty terrain over here. We're going to have massive barbarian issues. We are all alone in the north of Quebec over here, so we're going to have crazy amounts of barbs. Okay. England has already expanded in this general area, so we're not going to settle right here. And that's okay. You sit tight. Wow, that goody hut was still there and just gave us a map. And another goody hut. Alright, let's go in that direction. That's a wee bit on the sketchy side. We'll probably have to fight these guys. 2 hand axes might be a slight pain in the ass. It's starting to be a lot of people. Although, these brutes can't threaten us yet. This one can actually hit us. We can't... There's nowhere we can really go that we can still shoot this hand axe while avoiding the brute. But if I just do this and run, that's fine. So I can't shoot anyone, but they can't hit me. Alright, I'm going to move on top of this gold for some vision. That's vaguely annoying. Let's go ahead and start that combat, because we can heal. We're one turn away from our settler, just as this guy's around. So we're going to pull back with our archer over here. I'm definitely going to have to heal that up. Are you going to go and just tear up my stuff? Is that the pain in the ass you're going to be? If I go here, I am safe. I'll probably have to do some other kind of move, but he can't double move into me because there's forest. So let's do that. Not keen about how this is going. 1, 2. Okay, Goody Hut is still there. This is a big map. I forgot about this Canada map. It's standard size, but there's very little water on it, so it's almost like one size bigger. Do that, and yeah, we'll just have to sort of run away with our settler, which I expected. We're going to grab landed elite. That extra food. I'm going to come over here and see if there might be a barbarian encampment. There we go. Figured there was. Boom! +1 pop. I like that a lot. And we can meet someone over here. And you are there as well. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of barbarians in this map. Especially being next to the tundra, because we won't settle this for a really, really long time. There's always going to be someone in that area. Let's do this, because it's technically safe. That's why as soon as that library is done, we are really going to have to pump out some military units. Do I have calendar? I do. Alright, I'll move here. Start doing a little bit of preliminary improvements. I'm not going to bother with this barbarian encampment. I'm actually going to pull back with this unit. Okay, we should be safe everywhere. There's so many barbarians! I'm going to kill him that way. Bombard that way. Get annoyed at the fact that my stuff is getting blown up. Do I have money to buy someone? No, we don't have enough cash for that. I can buy a scout. I'm not going to do that. And it does remove the tile. Alright. Or the forest. Elizabeth built the Great Library for me. That's really nice. I mean, we don't get the free tech, but we will get the extra science later on when we conquer London, so that's good. We're going to take rough terrain promotion. We're going to skip across the river. Oh, I don't actually have line of sight there. That's annoying. Let's go stand on the hill then. Hey, Morocco! How's it going? Do you want to buy my embassy? Would you give me 2? No. 1's good, though. Thanks. You rest. Although that means moving my settler blind. What could possibly go wrong? First religion, Eastern Orthodoxy. We don't know where. Alright, kill this guy proper. You run across there. Kill that guy. Well, that doesn't let us clear the camp. You're going to move into friendly territory and heal. Man, oh man, what a slog, huh? If I go here, there shouldn't be anyone there. And I'm a little worried there might be a barbarian over there, so we're going to move here to get closer to our archer. There's some iron over here, which is vaguely tempting. We will have this, though. Alright, he cleared the camp, which is fine. I'm not even mad. There. Properly defend our settler. You will just fortify on top of our worker for now. Worker... We don't have trapping. Okay, never mind then. Come back over here. Alright, well, we're going to keep getting XP on our archer. Where's my chat? There it is. Now, he can't kill my worker, or my warrior, because he won't have vision. Because this still isn't a hill. So he still can't shoot me. That's good. Fortify in place. I guess going here makes the most sense for movement. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is snag the die and buy the gold tile as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, I can't shoot you there. It's a bit risky, but he shouldn't be able to kill me. Yeah, he didn't even attack. Good. Perfect. Go there. Now, I think I'm going to stay fortified, except the heal. I'll gain 20 hit points. I'll be fortified. He shouldn't be able to kill me. And then I can just keep up with the bombard. This die. There's also this die. But I don't think that makes as much sense. I like this idea. And yes, we will get the dies. Unlike Beyond Earth, you do not destroy resources when you settle on them in Civ 5. Which is awesome. Nothing can threaten this guy before he builds a city next turn. So we can pull back with our archer and help out with the barbarian killing up north. The wildlings from beyond the wall. Maybe we should build the Great Wall. Elizabeth is rich, sort of middle of the line, although I'll be buying some tiles very, very shortly. Oh, that ended my movement there. You are about to go through a dangerous area. We may as well make sure you're fully topped off. We're going to settle right here. Bam. We're then going to buy this tile, that tile. Good. Hello, Kingston. We're going to have to get you some workboats relatively soon. I'm tempted to start on a worker from turn 1 over here. The granary won't help us too much. We don't have wheat, bananas, or deer. No, I think we're going to start on a worker right away. It will take, of course, a little while before we actually build the worker. But we're going to want one in this neck of the woods. We've got another worker we have to keep near Ottawa. Ottawa needs a lot of terrain improved. We have completed trapping now, which is really nice. You can't shoot him, but if you go here, you can do that. We can shoot on him from here. We may as well move up that way too, just to keep him nicely pinned in. Another Pantheon somewhere. All right. And let's finish him off. Actually, probably with the Archer for maximum XP. Yeah, I like that idea. You can get your Barrage promotion. We should probably go and check to see if there's a Barbarian encampment up here. And then we kind of have to keep a permanent person up in here. Ideally a warrior, because they're less valuable. But we're really going to have to keep a presence in these tundras just to lock down the Barbarian spam, because it's going to be super annoying. Alright, Archer, done. Possibly more archers. Another worker. First caravan. Can we safely run a caravan to England? I'm not sure. Oh, you actually get a mission to destroy that. Well, that'll make us vaguely less unfriendly. They want a trade route over there, which is probably safe to do, and will help alleviate some of our friction, plus give me some money. We could pop out another settler. We're size 6, actually. We don't have all our happiness hooked up yet. We do need another worker. I think a caravan is very well called for, though. That's some decent amount of money. It'll probably be caravan into worker, which I like. We're going to need to get some road connections and stuff soon, too. Aha! Figured there'd be something. Well, we may as well end on the hill, and that'll be okay. You're fully healed up. Great. Let's go and beat up some folks over here. Heal up for now. You're healed enough. You can move up, Mr. Warrior, and we can take out this Barbarian encampment together. No, does anyone else want dyes? We'll just check the list here. Hey. Why isn't it showing me? My mod is supposed to show me here what people want from me. Why isn't it doing that? I mean, I don't want this, because that's the built-in one. It's supposed to show me resources that people want. I shouldn't have to mouse over these. Right, this is an updated version of the mod, so maybe. Like, do you want dyes? You do. And you've got more gold, so let's take 6 gold per turn over here. Just 6 gold. You'll like the deal. We'll take away your money in exchange for... How do I have 2 dyes? Oh, because I settled on one. Yeah, so you can see here, I'm technically getting these dyes. You don't show them, it doesn't show up on the map anymore, but I am getting the dyes, and I have 1 hooked up. That's why I had the spare. Okay, and we'll get another one soon enough, too. Okay, good. Pew! Although, let's get the deer going now. We want to replace the wheat, which technically is a lot faster than building the camp, but I'm kind of close, so let's do that. That's okay. Kill some more barbarians here for XP, I guess. Kingston's about to grow, which should improve its speed, because it should, I believe, start working the horses next, which will give it a hammer. Indeed it did. There we go. Good. Nice fast growth. We can pop back to this hill. Will that kill our vision? Because there's a forest in this hill, so I think it will, actually. Let's just dart over this way. We can't shoot, but we'll get vision, and they can't hit us. Alright, they can't kill us next turn, but we're not going to be able to win that fight without doing a bit more work. Smack him there. Next turn, it'll go down no matter what. Go ahead and build that camp. This guy's fully repaired now, which is good. We'll probably have him help out in the north over here. We're going to have to make some plots and plans for our next city soon, though. But for now, head over this way. You just pull back a little. Pew! There we go. See, Melbourne doesn't hate me as much anymore. Wow, did I ever come to the wrong neighborhood? You can melee attack me. If I go here, you won't be able to. Although the hand axe will be able to shoot me. Oh, shoot. And there's an archer over here? I'm just trying to get sort of more home. Hey, Picasso, thanks for the sub. And now I am actually squeezed in here. This is really bad. Although, only the archer will be able to shoot me if I do this. So I think we can get out of here. I don't want to lose that unit. Just going to fortify here. So I've got more hit points. There's a city-state up there. That's cool. I don't know if we're going to have to keep a guy over here. I think my borders are going to be close enough that barbarians shouldn't spawn up here anymore. So what I'll do is I'll move this guy into friendly territory so he can fully heal up. And then I'll just get him to park over in this area. And pop barbarian camps when they come. Let me get you to scout in this area down here. Come on. Okay, I didn't lose the scout archer. Now I'm hoping and praying that there's no more barbarians down there. Forgot this Canada map is crazy. When I played with Marbazir, he spawned basically in this area over here, and he couldn't do anything for most of the game because he was just like horribly beaten up by barbarians the entire game. Now that was on deity difficulty, so it was you know, even harder. There's like more barbarian spam. We don't even have to rest this guy because he's just gonna basically be fortified up in this area for 100,000 years. I should probably move a little further away. But let's rest one tick here before we move any more. For all I know, there's more barbarians down here, so let's play it a little. Wow! Did I call that or what? Fudge! Oh my god! So many barbarians. At least it'll make it harder for the AI to settle over here. I guess there's a camp here. Probably one in the Fog of War. Son of a bitch. Alright, you are going to Melbourne. Could do the food thing, but we got a mission, so let's go ahead and do that. Well, I'm not dead. Not quite dead. I don't know how I'm possibly going to get out of here. My only hope is if I go down here and he doesn't happen to walk in this direction. Because if I go here, we know there's more barbarians. So, I'm technically going to be out of his vision. So, as long as he doesn't walk in my direction, then I'll be fine. Heal both of those a turn. So, this is hooked up. So, Ottawa's growing very nicely. Let's go and hook up this tile over here. I don't think we have masonry. Mausoleum of Halicarnassus has been built. Obviously, it would have been a good spot over here, but, you know, early game wonders. If you're going to get any, that one is technically possible, but even then. Okay, I think it's clear. So the question is, where do we stand? I think we put our warrior here. Things can still spawn up here, though. We might park one archer up here for now. We'll see. Go ahead and fix that. Okay, he didn't kill me yet. Again, here, he might not follow me. I don't want to go down that way because I know there's a barbarian. Well, I could maybe just sacrifice myself by going to the goody hut. At least I'll have accomplished that. Oh, he didn't follow me. Do I just rest here? Oh, man. Like, we know there's at least one barbarian buzzing around here. If I go there, I'll probably lose this archer. I'm going to rest one turn here and just hope that I can get healthy. So you fortify where you are. You move over here. Oh, there's a camp over there. Okay. That makes sense. Tell you what then. Get up over here. You will actually fortify on that space, which gives us pretty good vision. My poor archer! Hey, Biblos, how's it going? I'm going to pledge to protect you. Actually, I should do more of that. Melbourne, I know I attacked you that one time. Wow, we got a lot more rep than I thought. Pew. Alright, that's repaired. So probably we'll go and hook up some more dye and try to sell it. Nice. Okay. Keep healing over here. Catapult, huh? Listen, England. Not trying anything funny, are you? I think I'm going to do with this archer at this point is kind of go stand over here, spot this area, because I want to get a settler in here real soon. Probably Ottawa will build one really soon. We'll get to the third city, and then we'll get our libraries up. Classical era. Policy. Monarchy. Yeah, because we're at 0 happiness right now, so we're going to want to go and fix that right away. It'll be really nice if we can get aristocracy before we start on the National College, and I think we will. There we go. +4 happiness now. Let's go and pop sailing, because we are going to want to build some of those ships relatively soon. We might want to embark soon, too. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to go construction. We do want the masonry. All this stuff is all going to be good. Morning, Alenti. Thanks for the sub. But we're going to need those composite bowmen to protect ourselves. So we're just going to pick up sailing, because we're sort of going to want it for some fish over here. And that'll be good enough. But then it's like composite bowmen and all the good stuff you get along the way. Construct a plantation over there. You are still alive. We still don't get this goody hut, but I don't want to move in there yet. I'm really worried we're just going to get owned if we do. Could be some barbarian spawn over here, but I don't think barbarians can embark. I mean, they'll spawn ships all day long, and that's okay. Pew! There we are. Alright, worker done. We need a temple for some religion going on. It's not bad. We're not going to go oracle, that's for sure. I don't think a barracks is called for. I think we get the settler out, and then we might want some extra archers. Upgrading archers to comp bowmen is really good, especially if we can keep this guy alive forever. He's going to be so useful. I'm going to give him at least one more turn of healing before I go for that goody hut. Once we get wheel, this guy can build some roads. What I probably will do, this is a hill. We're going to farm that, or sorry, mine that, which will also chop down some trees to speed things up. I don't think it'll be done in time for... Well, we could just rush the chop, which will save us maybe one turn off our settler. No, we'll just go right for the mine. It's fine. Okay. Your job is to come down south. Your job is going to be to sort of stand here and visionize this area. Alright, let's do it. A worker? Also, we now have enough faith. We're going to get a great profit next turn. England has not founded a religion. And also, I believe... Yeah. Well, I mean, our God King's not important later on. God King is fine if you're accepting the fact that you're just going to lose your Pantheon later on. But we actually might get a religion that's around. If we can grab this worker, that would be beauteous. Step forward 1. Oh, no more vision than this? What? Oh, is this the southern edge of the map? I think that's what it is. Okay, this one brute shouldn't attack my archer, I don't think. So, let's capture that. Oh. This belonged to a civilization. It's probably Moroccan. I assumed it was from a city-state, but I guess there's no city-state down here. I probably wouldn't have captured it. I was just going to return it to a city-state for some influence. You're fully healed, so I'm actually going to move you first. And you're going to stand there and do some spotting for me. Thanks. What is this? Oh, demand copper. Alright, so you got horsemen, catapult.
He who commands the sea.
A little bit of sailing. Got a great profit. We're going to create a religion, you guys. Aha. Figured something like that had probably happened. Yeah, you just sit tight. Actually, I'm going to put you in alert mode instead so you wake up if you see anything. I should do the same thing with the archer. Okay, so the question is it possible for us to make it home with this worker? Let me tell you something about this worker. This worker is going to scout for my archer, not the other way around. Found a religion! Bam! Alright, what do we want our religion to look like? This is the symbol representing two hockey players circling each other right before getting into a fight. So our religion is going to be hockey. Because we are Canada, god damn it. Founder belief, tithe is extremely popular for the extra money If we're going to spread our religion, it tends to be the way to go. And then usually I like to get some sort of building with it. So mosques and pagodas are both available. Pagodas give you more happiness, but mosques give you more faith. Looks like cathedrals have already gone, which gives you the art pieces. It's kind of a 50-50 here. I generally like more happiness because happiness is powerful. But if you get more faith, then you can build more buildings. So it's sort of an engine that keeps going for itself. Praise be the puck. Yeah, so like we want something that represents arenas. The cathedral might have been appropriate for an arena. I guess if hockey gives happiness. So our pagodas, if I would like to be able to rename it. These are going to be our arenas. The pagodas. I like that. Boom. Yes, I wish to found hockey. Hockey. Oi, oi, oi. We could spread. We could do whatever. Building the pagodas is my priority. Hey, Delirium, thanks for the resub. Right, we know about that one, and we've got that. Terracotta Army. Settler is finished. Good. I do want some more military units because I'm worried about my defenses, but I want to get a temple down. More faith generation so we get more arenas going on. I mean, the temple is sort of like another arena. I guess it's like the arena for like the local minor leagues versus like, you know, the big national league arenas. Temple. Spearman. Archer. Oh, we've got another trade route as well, but yeah, I need some military units. I'm really worried about England coming and ruining my day. Pew pew. Okay, we're going to scout with the worker. Because the worker is less important than this archer. If we can get him home, awesome. Pew. But we're not going to stress. You know, game, I gotta say, this triple iron sight ain't bad. It doesn't give us any new unique luxury resources, which might put a little bit of a crimp on our happiness. But we can sell more dyes, trade them for something else. And even though these are not huge iron stacks, what my favorite thing about them, because I don't use that much iron usually, especially if we're not mass building, what is it, frigates or something like that. But what's important is these are all huge production sites. I think we're going to head in this direction. Now we're doing it a bit unescorted, which is a bit sketchy. What I think I'm going to do is move this archer back in this direction. Elizabeth built a great lighthouse. Good. It's another wonder for me to take later on. You know, go there. That's a lot of barbs over there. Pew. All right. Oh yeah, you actually get bonus movement. Tell you what, I'll move you up one more tile so that way you can actually rest a turn maybe. You go back on alert duty. We're being pretty cavalier over here. Some barbarians could show up in this end of town and give us a hard time. There could be some barbarians over here, although we just went through this area. So I'm really hoping there isn't one.
How happy are those whose walls already...
All right, masonry. Gonna step up one. Pew. You're gonna go to the right. Okay, looking good. You just fortify up some more. Should be safe in here. Keep an eye on the English. The filthy English. Scum. We're just going to rest one turn here. Get some heals. Yay, gold. And yeah, I'm thinking settling on the hill. It gives us extra defenses, gives us better vision over forests, because we can have an archer in here that can bombard anyone who might be coming in our direction. It's a very strong location. We're going to stand there and try to bust barbarians. Oh, yes, let's go and get the silver hooked up, which we hadn't gotten around to. Does anyone want my dyes? Yes, you do. Oh, now we got a little pop-up for it. Was that not there before? Because this is what I'm used to with my mods. So he wants my dyes. And tell you what, we'll take an embassy and 6 gold per turn. Lovely. I thought there was something else I wanted to check, and I can't remember what that was. Someone has a mission for me right over here. Defeat barbarian units. Okay. It's not a barbarian camp, so it's not quite as cool. but it's something. That settler, or that worker over here is taking so long. I can't believe how big Kingston has gotten. I guess it's still not working. I mean, it's got one hammer from there. We could rush things along if I wanted to by, say, working this tile. But, you know, growth is good. We want big cities. It's fine. We'll get you some help down there soon. Actually, I guess I'm going to have to move this archer down this way, because we might need to blow up some stuff near Kingston. You're going to connect that. At this point, you are in fine shape. You're not trying anything funny here. Wait, I don't think you declare war on me now. Now, once I have this down, we're going to start to have a lot of border pressure. I'm going to have to get some walls up here soon. We'll probably want an internal trade route relatively soon. Just going to stand you in Kingston. You rest there. Why is it not suggesting on this hill anymore? I mean, the advantage to not being on the hill is that you can build a mine on it and stuff, but this gets me a little closer to the iron. No, I like this spot. It's much, much, much more defensive. Much more defensive. Although, at the same time, it's easier to bombard the city sort of everywhere because it's elevated and not behind a hill or anything like that, but that's okay. We're going to start with walls right away. And over in Kingston, as soon as this worker gets done, we're also going to build some walls there as well. You know, it's not necessarily the most efficient thing to start with, but I'm going to feel good about it. Oh, also, let's kickstart a workboat over here. So we do have negative happiness, but our silver is about to be hooked up, so I think we're going to be okay. Archer, you stay there. Let's make sure this is ours. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and rush by both those tiles, just to make sure we've got maximum border over here. Also, if you buy a tile, then that's enough. One tile is enough to get them to say hey, stop buying stuff near me. So, buy more than one. So that you get as much done in one go. Kingston is going to grow very fast. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and lock this tile. Get some of this built a little bit faster. And there. Yeah, I guess now we've got positive happiness, so it wasn't growing as much food anymore, which is why some of this production slowed down. I want to get this complete. Archer, sit tight in Kingston. We have wheel now. We could start on a road, which actually is a good idea. All the special resources around Ottawa have been improved. No, that's not true. We haven't improved the stone yet, so work on the stone first. That'll be okay. I like how Byblos is, like, reaching across the land over here. Hey, fair enough. They're entitled. No one can threaten this guy right now, so I'm going to go ahead and rest one more turn over here. Actually, no. We're going to move up so that we're damn close to this city. This is fine. Your job is going to be to build a road down towards Montreal. Good old Montreal. Montreal. The Royal Mountain. Statue of Zeus. Well, it wasn't in England, which makes me kind of happy. I'll move you onto the gold and then probably rest you. And actually, I'll move you there over there too. There over there. I have enough money to buy another tile, and she hasn't yelled at me yet. I should have bought one last turn, but I will buy one now. I can't afford those, and actually this doesn't help. I'm going to wait till I have 120 and try to buy that tile here, just to give me like the best possible military position against York by having my borders. Like, my units could start within 2 tiles of York, which is awesome. You just rest up while we hook up this gold. Thank you very much. Happiness is good. You're starting those walls right away, which might be dumb, and it is going to impede our growth, but I'm really worried that England's going to come and kick my ass, and then I'll be so happy that I've got the walls. If I could just have some walls, I would be so happy. The enemy's been spotted near Kingston, yeah, but they're not really moving in on me. I get that one spearman, which is good, because apparently she's building a lot of horses. We'll probably just stand in front of Montreal. We might not need the walls in front of Kingston. I suspect if they're going to go anywhere, they're going to go to Montreal. You know what? I actually will cancel those walls in Kingston. We'll still finish that worker. But Montreal needs the walls. Now, what I could do... It's a little annoying because I can't shoot from here, right? And I'll be getting shot by multiple things. But these are both healed up. Why don't I just move them both over here? They can't kill me in one turn. I can bombard some stuff, take out this camp. Petra has been built. On turn 80! A turn 80 Petra. Holy crap, computer. It's interesting that my score is basically in line with the two AIs I know, which is not something you generally see on Immortal. I would expect much, much lower relative score. So I think it's a pretty good sign. Right, Spearman, you can go and stand sort of in front of Montreal. I mean, ideally I want you to go here. I don't, you know, obviously you're not going to attack that, but that's okay. Ottawa has grown, size 8. Happiness is now neutral, which is fine. We don't have the gold hooked up yet, so that we've got a little bit more coming for us. We're 42 turns before we get our first arena, our pagoda arena, which will give us more happiness. We haven't really spread our religion yet either. Yeah, Montreal should get some religious pressure. Indeed it is. Okay, Morocco has built the Great Wall. The Great Wall is the single most annoying wonder in the goddamn game. So going after Morocco at some point will be frustrating, but Morocco's pretty far. If England had built the Great Wall, it would have been very unpleasant for me, but as is, I don't care that much. We are going to go... Oh, we can upgrade these units. Hello! We're going to give you Barrage, and then we're going to pull back to friendly territory, and then we are going to upgrade these bad boys. Winning the cover wars is actually pretty important. But I think we want to get the Barrage 3, don't we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, worker is done. I've decided I'm not going to bother building walls over here. Shrine, library, granary, all those things are good. Probably a library. We're going to want our national college relatively soon. Montreal is going to slow that down quite a bit. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is save up $400 again, and we're going to buy the library in Montreal after it's built in Kingston. Then we're going to build a national college, and then we'll probably drop 2 more cities down. Meanwhile, playing relatively defensive. I don't really need optics, but there are some embark options that we might want to investigate. We will want catapults at some point, but we don't really have to rush it, nor the courthouse. I'm not going to build the hanging gardens if it's even available. Stables aren't bad. We got a couple of spots where we might get a fair number of hammers. I mean, mostly it comes down to what else becomes important. Well, probably something like civil service. Or metal casting. Getting the workshops up early gives you tons more production, but obviously growth is very good as well. I think what we're going to do is go towards civil service. It'll also give us pikemen, which can be handy. Probably that, probably followed by metal casting, and then work our way up towards education or some damn thing. The big thing is, when England gets the machinery, they will be horribly dangerous. It would be very, very nice to take them out before they get to that point. Is that something we can consider? I'm not really looking for that sort of super early warfare. But we might be able to do that. Hold on. Which would imply what? Well, certainly mathematics for the catapult. Getting a horseman unit is nice. Do we have actually our own horses? Ah, we do over here. Just because it helps with capturing cities and cleaning up a few things. I mean, we've got iron. So we can go to ironworking. I'm not sure that a rush to steel makes sense because that's so close to machinery. But we could go catapult ironworking. And try to make a move on England. It is tough because, again, they get pretty decent tech advantages, so... But York is very vulnerable. And actually, I have enough money. Oh, I was going to save for the library. Or buy this tile, which is awesome. Owning this tile is very useful for attacking York. I'm making enough money right now. I think I'll still be able to buy a library in Montreal at a perfectly fine time, even if I buy this tile. So I'm going to do that. Because that'll make it much easier to take York if I'm going to be playing aggro. And I think we can do that. Maybe Montreal doesn't need walls. I've got a decent number of units, actually, that I could move to the front. The problem is I'm occupying some back here. It doesn't have to be like that. This guy could use an upgrade as well. move you here. Let's move you here. Barbarians spawn here. You can probably defend them for a fairly long amount of time. We're going to prioritize the cows. Yeah, stable here wouldn't be too bad. I think we can hit a good timing attack against England, especially since they don't have composite bowmen yet. And we know they've built, what, 2 wonders? 2 wonders, which slows them down a fair bit. They like the wonders with great in the name. We are going to upgrade you. So all the unique stuff has been upgraded. We could build a few more farms around here by Ottawa, but I think it would make sense to go and help improve the terrain down near the front. Let's try to get some of this iron hooked up a little bit sooner then. We don't have enough money. So we'll just fortify for now. Okay, buying that library is going to be a little tougher. Now, we don't have another mission for this trade route. So I think what we'll do is actually send the one to York. Yeah, it gives them a little bit of money and science. But we get a total of 8 thingies this way, as opposed to only 5. And we do give up 4. We could just feed one of these cities, but we don't really have the happiness. I'm going to take the extra science boost. We get slightly more science than they do, which will hopefully help us get to our swordmen a little bit faster. Parthenon has been built. Okay, fair enough. You know what? We're going to be fine with these walls. I'll keep them in the queue so we don't lose our progress, but Montreal can actually just build a library. It's going to be fine. Oh. Okay, we got our gold mine. We've got happiness again. Lovely. You're still improving yourselves. Good. If we go here, we are currently safe, so let's try to do that. I don't have anything to sell, which is okay. You need to heal. And then we'll go back and fight some barbarians. Absolutely, but it's going to cost you 7, not 6. Really? Alright, 6 it is. One of the reasons I have so much money. Hey, Dido, how's it going? Where are you? You're clearly quite far. Ah, you're in the Northwest Territories. Or maybe Nunavut, I suppose. Yeah, Nunavut. Did you know that 20% of Canada's land is also Nunavut? We have a territory named Nunavut. Or Nunavut. Fortify up. Yeah, we're not going to need the walls over there. Just get the libraries up and running. Ottawa's going to keep pumping up military units. These 2 people are going to finish up their libraries. Then Ottawa's going to start on the National College, and we will bring the pain. Religion enhanced. Well, it's Carthage. Fair enough. We only have the 1 source of stone, but stoneworks is pretty good. We have built a lot of units without a barracks as well. So we should probably do something, like finally get it in there. There's so many good, important buildings over here. But if we're going to go to war, let's do this. The extra little boost of happiness is going to be fine. The production is going to be nice. Because stoneworks itself gives 1 production, right? Yes. And then another production from the stone itself. So that's plus 2 hammers and the happiness. Only 4 turns investment. I think that's worthwhile. Then the barracks, and then we'll go and probably put out a couple of catapults. If we even need catapults. But the nice thing is they can start off set up. Literally turn 1, they can bombard York. And that's pretty powerful. And we're making our way up to the swordman, which will be nice. We've got that extra composite bow over here that we will move... I don't know, it's going to be hard for it to shoot from a lot of places. I don't know, just move up somewhere. I don't think England's actually going to declare war on me. In hindsight, we can move up to here, get good vision range. You can move up there. We've got composite bows to beat up these barbarians. Reformation belief added. Someone entered the medieval era. She's still on regular archers, which is a really good sign. So I only built here because I hadn't decided where I was going to go. I guess we'll go that way with our road. Because we might branch off right here to go to Kingston. So what we'll probably do is, yeah, build a road from here that goes directly west. And then go down to Kingston, and then it can go up and connect over here. So you, pew pew, and you can't reach anyone. But these guys are pretty weak, so I think we can pretty happily do that. Oh, and this is my my scout one. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I thought it had a double movement there, but it does not. So they're fine at composite bowmen. It's when they get crossbows that the crossbows is actually their unique unit, which is the longbow and has a range of 3. And I do not want to tangle with them. I want to either be best friends with England or have them killed by the time that they get their longbowmen. And I think we're going to do okay with that. We do need more money for upgrades. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm building the library in Montreal because I want to save all my money for upgrades. A little bit of bombardment. We can bombard back, and in fact, better. You just ready up. You will be upgraded. Yeah, upgrading from archers to composites is really not bad at all, especially if you have any kind of income whatsoever. We've got that. We could hook up another die, because we might want to be able to sell one to Carthage, for example. We don't have any missions from our city-states. It's too bad. We are going to have to get some scouting again soon. This map is a pain in the ass to scout with all the barbarians and the fact that it's actually like quite large. I mean, it's so many barbarians because it's effectively really large for an 8-player map, or standard-size map. We would have probably wanted to load it up with something like 10 players to get a similar experience to a standard kind of density. Your job is to... Actually, you can start on the road. Which is going to go from here to there, and then we'll just build this one directly west. Yeah, that'll be fine, actually. This is my scout one. Rest one turn. We'll get you to move up next time. You just wait for now. Hanging Gardens. Elizabeth, I love you! You built that just for me? Really? Oh, you're so sweet. This is going to be awesome, you guys. I like it when the AI builds wonders instead of military units. That is unpleasant. What's their strength is 12. My melee strength is 7. Actually, they can't really one-shot me, especially if I start applying the beats. Be nice if I could get more people within range. I'm worried what happens if I move up here. Don't think they can kill me. If there's an archer here, then I can get an archery bombardment plus the horseman. Let's rest you in one more turn. I don't think the horseman can kill my archer. It's my scout archer. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't. Okay, yes. I did not miscalculate. But at this point, I will back up. I can't reach. So we'll go up on the hill. You wait here. If he wants to move up, he could technically hit me, but not kill me, and then I can apply double bombards and generally feel really good about myself. Horses are penned in. Good. Let's go and get the dies. Montreal demands furs. Well, if I can get a great merchant, then we will get some of those things. Speaking of, do I have any... I don't really have any specialist slots, so alright, never mind. We got about 10 minutes of this left, so I think our actual conquest against England will have to wait until next week. Yeah, he did exactly what I expected, which is fine. Let's do another upgrade. Boom! I'm curious if we take a look at our demographics. We are 8th in soldiers. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. But I think that England is not very far ahead of me. Alright, swordsman. We're going to finish up tradition. Aristocracy is coming in. Right when we're basically 5 turns away from starting on our national college, which is going to be helped by that, which is nice. We've got all the military tech we need, we just basically have to build it. So, most likely at this point, we'll pick up civil service. The nice thing about civil service, I just realized, is it will get us our amphitheater in Ottawa. Maybe the NAC. Rest up. Rest up. All right, they're still on archers. Man, part of me is wondering if we should just declare now. We might have a hard time taking the city, although we are having one catapult move forward. "11 turns is a little too long. Three turns. So I'm going to cancel the second catapult because we will want to start the National College probably right away. You can be upgraded. You know, Mr. Warrior. Why don't you make your way down to the front? One catapult. We have tons of composite bowmen at a time when she doesn't. I think we can actually do it with what we've got, basically. We officially have that iron hooked up, which is going to be all we need, really. Let's actually focus on the chop, just to increase the speed a little bit faster as a top priority. That's there. You can actually work these cows. So let's go in and pasture those. You're fully healed, so let's move to here, and then I'll get you to move on the hill. You can rest one more turn, that's going to be fine.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Yes, I'm totally okay with this. I do not want friendship with her, but the advantage of this is I can actually get troops sort of closer to our border without freaking out, I think. No, I guess she'll still freak out. National College, go, go. Promote a unit. You are going to take barrage, thank you very much, and start moving up towards the front. I guess I shouldn't be clearing out this barbarian encampment. If anything, I should be... You rest another turn. We're going to be moving over here to get a nice round on York. I think next turn we start moving everyone forward. You know what would have actually been better, although that's a nice swordman production, is actually getting one horseman. Do I not have the tech for that? I don't have the tech for that. It's coming in next. Just because of the speed to be able to capture York a little bit easier. Especially with only one melee unit right now. Although we are getting that warrior nearby. You finished that chop? You did. That was quick. I'm interested back to building the wall. I'm going to get you to work on pumping out a swordman a little bit faster. So we're going to go and do some more chops. You, with the roads, stop. Nope, nope, don't chop that forest. That forest can actually stay there forever. But the ones next to the river, those we want to chop. Or anything where there's, you know, dyes. You can get close, but not quite there. I don't want the river crossing, so I think I'm going to want the spearmen here, ultimately. The cat up as far as we can. Start pulling basically everyone up as far as we can. You're basically healed. Go and stand over there. I think we can do this. Pointy as sticks. Elizabeth is only slightly ahead of me. Which is easy. We can do that. I don't want to put anything over here because I don't want to actually be able to see anything. She doesn't have her composites yet. This is amazing. I'm going to get you here. Next turn you can fire, which is when we'll start. Next turn you can move in, which is going to be fucking nice. Misclick. Excellent. Good job. My lack of ability to keep my fingers down. It's not going to kill us, but it is certainly annoying. Is this my scout one? Yes. So heal one turn here, because next turn you can move up one and shoot. Or actually, you'll be able to shoot this guy where he is. You sit tight. You move here. If she brings up the fact that I've got a lot of units nearby, and do I want to declare war, I'm going to say no. I'm actually going to lie, because I don't want to get the first shot. It's just too important that we win this first battle decisively. Yeah, that's super. Let's do this. Boom. Don't ask me if I'm going to declare war. We have open borders. That's all. Yes. Oh, look at the time. We got to stop. You know, it's a great place to put in a cut, you guys. Would people riot if I did that? Let me take a 2-minute break so I can go pee. We're gonna come back. We're gonna play for another maybe 20 minutes or so and do this war. So give me a short break here. When we come back, we declare war on England. Be right back.